Yo, we live. Hey man, welcome back to the Golden Goose DFS show, man. I am your host, Chandler Blakely, aka Goose Man, here today, bringing you another edition of the starting five for Draftkings and Fanduel, alright? But before we get into that, y'all already know, man, we gotta do the lineup review from this Thursday night slate, man. You know we got it pulled up, man. Our best lineup from with the updated starting five right here in this $3 max. You see it on your screen. Came in 1,000 plays, finishing the money. Can't be mad at that. Lineup put up 285, man. If you follow on Twitter or you came back to the video yesterday and caught the updated starting five, you'll see we went with Lonzo Ball, Derrick Rose, Tim Hardaway Jr., Julius Randle, and Joel Embiid was the updated starting five, man. All right? Plain and simple tonight, man. It was I felt like the slate was pretty easy to break down today, man. We knew we liked Derrick Rose, man, so I was gonna go there with no effort Payton. I told y'all in the video yesterday, man, I was gonna go there no matter what, man, as long as the effort Payton was out. But he gave us a solid return. He was pretty high on. We knew he was going to be pretty high on with him getting the start and no F. So we just wanted to be a part of that. We figured it was good chalk, so we wanted to get a piece of that, all right? And y'all know me, if I lock in the chalk, I'm going to immediately look to get different. So we came back right here with Lonzo Ball at 6,300, man. He was projecting pretty well, man. On the projected highest total game of the night, we would definitely want to get a piece of him at this 6,300, man. He gave us a nice return right here, man. You see him with 40 DK points, man, and what was a good game last night to finish it up, man. So we got a little different there. Coming down at small forward. At the time when I was building the updated starting five, there wasn't very much value, man. We had a little bit open up a little later once we got the news that Boban was starting and Brian Forbes was going to be out a little later in the night. So value did open up. But right up until lock, man, probably like 20, 30 minutes for lock, we hardly had any value. So a guy I wanted to take a chance on was Tim Hardaway Jr., man. We liked it, the game environment here against the 76ers, man. We knew what to expect from him. We just needed him to shoot well from the field, man. And he was playing well, but no need to run him back out here, man, as the theme for the rest of the starting five was just blowout, man. Tonight, a couple of blowouts hurt the ceiling for a lot of players, man. Definitely for a couple in my lineup, man. Tim Hardaway Jr. was one of them. The next man that was one of them was Julius Randle, man. He was playing well. The whole Knicks team was playing well, man. You probably couldn't go wrong picking any Knicks player tonight, man. I think all of them got there, except for maybe like R.J. Barrett, but he never really gets there. So, but as the Knicks just crushed the Kings tonight, man. Monster game, man. 140 to 121 total. Like I said, Julius Randle gave us a solid 46 DraftKings point right here. But with it being a blowout, man, he didn't really get the closing run to really see his ceiling game. And rounding out the starting five, the same thing with Mr. Joel Embiid, man. Wanting to go him in this matchup against Dallas. We thought he would be having a smaller front court to take advantage of, but the Dallas Mavericks rolled out Boban, threw a wrench in the plans. I almost went away from Embiid, but I seen they were throwing out Boban, man. We stayed with Embiid right here, though. We figured he still could give us a nice game. And he did do that, man. But like I said, just another spot, man. The blowouts really hurt this ceiling production from him, all right? Rounding out the starting five, man. Jamal Murray, man. I told y'all yesterday the video I was on him. I liked the Jamal Murray at that price. He had been playing well, so I had to throw him right back in here. And he gave us a nice return again in this good game against the Wizards here, man. He gave us 55 DK points, all right? And then rounding out at the bottom, man, Justice Winslow and Boban. Once I got the news, I said like Boban was starting. We just went on and threw him in there as Boban is a fantasy point per minute monster, and getting him at minimum price was a steal. So we wanted to lock him up, the chalk or not. And then after that, it was just about whatever salary I had left, what I could fit in, man. I thought Justin Winslow was worth taking a chance on in this matchup against the Clippers because he shoots a lot coming in. He's coming in a game, man, probably playing 20 minutes and taking double-digit shots. So he's a guy I wanted to roll the dice on. It was just, man, okay, not enough to put us over the top, but he gave us 19, all right? And that wraps up my lineup from yesterday, man. Came in the money, you can't complain, but we looking for higher returns, man. We looking to pick it up here soon, man, all right? Let's get on and look at tomorrow. But before we do that, man, please hit the subscribe button for your boy, man. Hit the like button for your boy. It's greatly appreciated and much needed, alright? Alright. Coming in tomorrow, man. At the top, man, you see I'm opening up with Mike Conley, man, in this matchup against the Heat. Yeah, he's pushing his way back up to 30 minutes. I think if this game is close, he should see 30-plus minutes. And if that's the case, man, he is priced way too cheap at this 6,100, man. A little tougher matchup against the Heat, but I'm not worried about it. He's far too cheap for a guy that I'm expecting to see 30-plus tomorrow, man. I like Mike Conley in this matchup, all right? Coming in as shooting guard, man, I think a guy we want to take a look at. Tyrese Halliburton, man, the guy has been outperforming his salary for the last couple of games, and they just really refuse to move it, man. He's up like $200 from last night, man. The last 4 or 5 games, he just continued to outperform this price tag, and since they won't move it, man, I'm gonna have to take a look at him here tomorrow in this spot against the Pistons. All right, they really like the young kid out there. They let him get plenty of run. I'm gonna have a lot of interest in Mr. Halliburton tomorrow. All right. Coming in as small forward, man, a guy I'm going to go right back to. His price then dropped. Gordon Hayward, man, in this matchup against the Golden State Warriors, man. His price then dropped a little too low. I'm going to try to catch him on sale right here in this up-paced matchup against the Warriors. Look, man, you talking about a guy who still has 50-point upside potential, man, and you getting him for under $7K in an up-paced matchup. All right, you gotta like some of that. I know I do. I'm gonna have plenty of them tomorrow. All right, coming in at power forward, man. I like Jason Tatum in this spot. For one, I think he comes in way under-owned because the last game out, him and Jaylen Brown choked and the Celtics got ran off the court. I think he put up 19 fantasy points. So I know no one is going to be itching to go back to Jason Tatum in this spot. No one, and nothing has changed from the last game, except for probably Kimber being back. But that doesn't affect Tatum much. So I'm gonna have some interest in this spot here against the Pacers, man. Look to go right back to him. All right, and then coming in as center, man. Going with the big fella out in Phoenix, man, DeAndre Ayton. I just want to take advantage of him against should be a smaller Wendell Carter Jr. as far as size-wise, like weight-wise, you know. I think he should be able to really have his way down low, man. As centers typically have good games against the Chicago Bulls, as Wendell Carter Jr. is not a physical center, man. You know, he's more finesse, so I think Ayton can have his way inside in this matchup, all right? There you have it, guys. My starting 5 for tomorrow. Mike Conley, Tyrese Halliburton, Gordon Hayward, Jason Tatum, and DeAndre Ayton, alright? Let's go take a look at FanDuel, and while we doing that, hit the like button, man. See if they let you hit it twice. Try to give me 2 likes, alright? Alright, coming in at the top, man. Nothing changes. Staying with Mike Conley. Like I just told you, man. Like the matchup. Expecting him to see 30-plus minutes, especially if the game is close. So we're going to want plenty of Mike Conley tomorrow. Alright? Coming in as shooting guard is where it differs a little bit over here for me on FanDuel, man. I want to take a look at Josh Jackson, man. Even with those, he's been pushing 30 minutes with or without guys. Grant, it doesn't matter. Blake Griffin, doesn't matter who they've been out. He's been right at 30 minutes, man. And at this price tag and the great matchup that is the Sacramento Kings up-pace matchup, should be a few more shots for him. I'm gonna have plenty of interest in him over here on FanDuel, especially at 5,700, guys. All right. Small forward, man, nothing changes. Staying with Gordon Hayward, man. Just told you I like this matchup. He's a few dollars cheaper over here on FanDuel, but I'm okay with it. I'm expecting him to go under on, just like the man that's still at power forward, Jason Tatum, man. Expecting these two guys, my forward position, to come in slightly under on tomorrow. Both of them in good, solid matchup. Hayward has the better matchup. Tatum is just me taking a chance at a guy I think that's going to be lower on that can give you 60 plus fantasy points, man. Gonna want to get some Jason Tatum tomorrow, especially if he comes in way under on, alright? And rounding out center, man, staying the same with the big fella, DeAndre Ayton, man, just trying to take advantage of this matchup against the Bulls. I ain't an up-paced matchup for him. So there you have it, man. My starting five on FanDuel tomorrow: Mike Conley, Josh Jackson, Gordon Hayward, Jason Tatum, and DeAndre Ayton, man. Y'all know what to do, man. Get these guys in your player pool. You know they're gonna be in mine. This is the Golden Goose DFS show, man. Y'all know the motto: chances make champions. Y'all green up, man. I see y'all tomorrow, alright? Let's go.